Now, live, KPSP Local 2's Eye on the Desert with Scott Hennessy.
Good evening. Thanks for being with us here on this Monday night. Coming up tonight here on Eye in the Desert, a young woman with a passion for the arts has created a unique collaboration with a handful of artists at a gallery in 29 Palms, illustrating that the creative spirit is certainly thriving in this remote desert town. Eye in the Desert returns right after this. The open spaces of the high desert have called out to artists for decades. And in the past few years, it seems they have been arriving in even greater numbers to towns like 29 Palms and Joshua Tree. One unique space in 29 Palms is home to a handful of talented artists who are welcoming the public into their gallery to see them at work, to view their work, and to learn techniques from the artists themselves. The 29 Palms Creative Center and Gallery is as open and inviting as the landscape that surrounds it.
And I feel like there's this intimidation that the public has with art galleries. It's like, ooh, there's art in there and I don't really know what to think about it. But when they walk in and they see it's a working room, it kind of takes away that intimidation and of like, oh, there's like something like happening here. So it immediately invites the public in of like, well, what are you doing? Especially when I'm in the midst of working, that is like the best.
Gretchen Grunt is predominantly a printmaker who creates magnificent works like this. She runs the Creative Center and Gallery that is attached to the 29 Palms Inn. Visitors and other artists often come and go through her workspace, but she hardly minds the interruptions. In fact, she encourages them.
So we kind of, as artists, we get trapped in our heads, and it's nice to have other energy come in here and create in my space.
There is a room for a featured artist of the month, and 4 other artists have studio space in the center.
Out back, I have 4 other artists who have their studio spaces. I have Doug Whitfield with his stained glass, and Lorena DeGarry with her costume designing, and then Michael Wynn with his jewelry and his sculptures, and then Anna Houghton does a mixed media with dolls and painting and drawing.
Grunt and the other artists teach classes to any level of artist in a multitude of mediums, from printmaking to stained glass windows. There is a real sense of artistic community in the Creative Center and all around the town of 29 Palms.
The artists here are amazing. That was a huge part of why I moved back 7 years ago, is because not only did I see a lot of artists moving here, but I saw a whole variety of different people from different backgrounds, everything, sculpture, found art, little old ladies, and very established artists, world-renowned artists. I mean, we got the whole gamut, and we're all interacting with each other.
Grunt tells us that teaching fuels her own art, and that running the 29 Palms Creative Center and Gallery is really her dream come true. You can learn more at 29palmscreativecenter.com.